Hello, everyone. Today I have a apartment build for you. This build uses just the For Rent pack and a base game. It is mostly base game though, so it fits very well into the base game worlds. That being said, I also put a version of this into Tamarang, changed up a few things, and it fits the world pretty well there too. I have not uploaded that version. If you would like me to, leave a comment below and I will. So anyway, this apartment building or buildings is really based on the apartment I currently live in, along with an apartment that I used to live in. And they have apartments with these entryways that are open and airy, but covered from the roof up above. And I really do like how these look, so I decided to recreate them in The Sims. Now, that being said, the apartment buildings I'm in have multiple apartments in these breezeway areas, so there's usually one on the front, one on the back. I did not do that because we're only limited without cheats to 6 apartments, and I wanted to stick with that. Now, that being said, these are pretty easy to duplicate over. In fact, you will watch me duplicate some of these rooms over so that I'm not constantly just recreating, the wheel here. The kitchen I move over, along with, I think the bathrooms I end up kind of copying over. So if you wanted to use cheats and make this a bigger, apartment complex, it will be pretty easy to do. Now, that being said, I'm also debating about uploading the 2 sides to the apartment. So you see these 2 here as rooms. So again, if you want that, let me know. I might do it anyway. But that way you can easily recreate these buildings and add as many as you would like. I like this style of apartment because it's flexible like that. You can add multiple buildings. And there's room to do it on this lot if you take out the pool I put in later. But if you put it on a bigger lot, you can easily add another building or 2. I just thought it fit well here in this area, mostly because it is 1-bedroom starter apartments. So again, this is only 1 bedroom, so you're looking at, couples or single people living here that maybe are just starting out. That was my mindset when I started this build. Now, I will look at doing maybe 2-bedroom or 1 and 2-bedroom apartments on a bigger lot. I've really thought about going ahead and doing a build that would require the cheat, so that may be coming soon. I'm not sure if I want to do it like this apartment or if I want to do it like some other ones that I've lived in where everything's inside. I currently live in Tennessee, which is why I think a lot more of the apartments here are built with an open kind of breezeway entry. However, I am from Michigan originally, and there you didn't see too many of those. They existed, they were there, but a lot of them had more indoor areas. And in fact, the last place I lived in Michigan, it looked like it may have started as an outdoor breezeway for your entry, but they turned it into an indoor space, which was nice because, it gets cold in Michigan. It really does. So that helped with heating cost. They also paid for the heat, so I'm sure that was part of that decision. But anyway, with these, I really, the kitchens are all exactly the same. The bathrooms are all exactly the same. I did not furnish every apartment, but they all have kitchens and bathrooms. So that's all been done. And I did do a few. I think I did 3 out of the 6 and left the other 3 for you to do yourselves, or you can, as I said, easily copy and paste these in just to create the apartment space. That is what I did when I moved this build to Tamarang for a game I'm playing right now. So yeah, it worked out pretty well there too. And I will say it was very easy to copy these over and get them furnished if you don't want to do that. But I wanted to leave it for those of you that enjoy decorating. I have had a couple people, including my niece, tell me that they don't like building, but they like to decorate inside. So I've been more aware of that as I'm building. As a interior design student and somebody who's done some interior design work, that is difficult for me. But at the same time, with these larger like apartment and trailer builds I've been doing, it helps keep the videos shorter so they're not an hour-long speed build of me decorating. So that's the other reason I've been doing that. But again, like I said, I try to also make it so you can easily copy and paste these over. And if you would like, I can do, a couple more options. But I think most people enjoy getting in and decorating. So, the other thing with this is it is really nice to play in because you have the apartments where you're not seeing in, but you don't have anybody right next to you. There's that kind of breezeway that's, there. So that makes it, I don't know, a little bit more, feels more like the apartments we have in city living, or it feels more like you're in your own home. Now, I will say, I put my sim above the gym area, and you can hear them working out. So it's very realistic in that way. And then this area here is kind of like your clubhouse area. Maybe technically the apartment office would be there, but we really didn't need that. So I just put a couple of computers that can be used. I actually take one of those out and put in a bathroom eventually because I realized I wanted that down there. Mostly because, if your sim's an upstairs apartment and you're at the pool, you might want a bathroom that's a little closer. So I put that in, and then this area is just kind of like a nice little gathering area. I put a little kitchenette in and a fridge, tea, coffee, that type of thing. The place I live right now does offer all that. They have a nice little like seating area and a fireplace, and I can go get coffee whenever I want. That's kind of nice. I haven't really done much of that yet. However, I may run out of coffee this week, so it might happen. I might end up down there. And for those of you who don't know, I think I may have mentioned it. I don't currently own a car, and where I live does kind of require a car. So if I run out of, something during the week, I either go without or I have to have it delivered, and I personally don't like spending a lot of extra money on delivery unless it's something I really need. Yes, coffee might qualify for that. As I said, though, however, I can go get free coffee at my clubhouse, so that might happen. So anyway, on to these other apartments. I tried to furnish them each of the 3 differently. So you'll see they each have a different look to them. And I did that on purpose so that if you wanted to copy and paste them, they weren't all exactly the same. And I also have this habit of floating my furniture in the room. It's the designer in me. Pull it off the walls and it changes everything. I'm just saying. But this apartment, I'm like, nope, I'm going to try to make it more like, most people decorate and put it on the wall. Because I really debated about having the sofa floating, but I decided not to. All right, so here I'm working on the outdoor area, the pool. The other thing with this is I didn't put in like a garden spot in this build because I put it right next to where there's like a little community garden built into this world. So if you wanted to put this build right here, that works beautifully. However, when I moved it to Tamarang, I didn't have that. And in the back corner, there is room for a little garden area. I believe I put some trees in there eventually, but you can take those out and put in a garden area. I also have some trash cans back there. So, you can kind of make it your own a little bit that way too. The other thing that would be really cool around this pool, and yes, I did it in my Tamarang build, is I put the lights from City Living around the pool instead of these kind of street lights. So that looked pretty cool. I did like that. But again, that's not a base game thing, so I didn't put it into this build. But if you have any of the packs with those lights, you can put those in. You do have to move things around a little bit. But I think I'm going to upload the pool area. I think I can as a room. And it'll have the lights and everything in it. I did go through and change that. So for my Tamarang build, I might go ahead and upload that as an option. I really wanted to keep this simple. As I said, mostly base game. And I think I succeeded. So here's the finished product, and let me show you what the insides look like. All right, I hope you enjoyed this build. I really enjoyed doing it and will be doing some more in the future. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you're informed as to when I post more videos. All right, you guys have a wonderful day now. Bye.